guys, welcome to the episode of Africa Insights. Today I got my big G Lee. Yeah, we'll be talking about the creativity part today. You know, if you want to be an artist and all the stuff, this is the best episode to check out. He will tell us more about being a creative, being a tattoo artist. But first and foremost, bro, I'd like to actually you taking us through your bio, like where you from, where you all the stuff. Yeah, your background basically.
Cool, bro. So originally born Cape Town, but mainly Joburg side, and then yeah, dude, I got into like the tattooing plus like the full-time art stuff like three years ago, 3.5 years ago. I was doing website design and all that stuff, and then the time came and I was like, look,
let me just tap into this.
Let me do what I wanted to do, kind of thing. So yeah, man, took the chance. Yeah, tattooing, bro. It's pretty.
Not an easy thing. That's a craft, bro. That's a craft.
I
can tell.
Yeah, there was a year like apprenticeship vibe. And that's like also a not paid situation. So you kind of need to have your side hustle.
Side hustle like to back up your thing. They always say if you want to back up your craft, you have to have the side hustle on the side while you're pushing the side on the thing.
Yeah. So I was during COVID also got into like making the video content stuff, TikTok and all that stuff. So I got into kind of a motion, and then when I did like go full time, there was a bit of momentum.
We started growing, started seeing, okay, cool, this shit is like actually growing in some type of way.
And then, after the year, you get like the first person you're tattooing is going to be yourself, generally speaking.
So you did yourself like all these tattoos on you?
Most of these designs, I went through to like the tattoo studio and I was like, I want this kind of thing. But yeah, bro, it was, the general thing when it comes to like getting into a studio was portfolio.
Yeah, you have to have a portfolio to actually get the job. To
even if it's like a sketchbook or whatever.
See,
you can show them
you are able to do this thing. Like, you have to see, okay, cool, this person is able to do such and such.
Yeah, so I'd been drawing and I had stuff, so I was able to just show that. And they were like, cool.
This is what my portfolio is.
Yeah. So it's not always going to be that way. Or not every, like.
Some people like require a lot of things for you to be actually to be able to get into the studio.
Or it's like they want to keep the level at like the studio's level at a certain like.
They actually like doing business there on the side because they want people to be attracted when they do their tattoos and shit.
Yeah. So, you got to be like committed, and that's kind of the vibe. And then I think the main shift from normal job vibes was like the day shift. So I'm off Sunday, Monday. So I don't technically have Saturdays anymore. And like,
it comes with the work,
Yeah, the tattoo space is also like retail. So
I can tell you always like, I'm inspired whenever like we wanted to shoot. Because we've been talking about these guys, by the way. Like, we wanted to have big dog over here, but he's always on the craft doing his thing here.
Yeah, look, I think if those people didn't have that walk in today, then we would have done it. But it was like, literally, I walked in and they were like, yo,
let me do this. And there were two people there.
I know it was just the wife. The wife was the one. So
So tell me, like, where did like the craft of being like a tattoo artist? Where did it hit you like the bug? Okay, cool, I'm good at this thing. Like you say, you started drawing and all that stuff. Where did like it hit you? Okay, cool, I can do this thing to a level.
I'm not gonna look. It's weird to say, but like it was TV shows. There were a couple of like tattooing TV shows that I saw.
MTV based,
and kind of that was like that was my first seeing that like what do these people do? They draw all day.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just find a way to be like drawing every day. I was doing like the website stuff was cool, but I knew like I didn't like love what I was doing. So went for it. And then, man, shit.
So how long has you been in the tattoo industry? Like how long have you been doing tattoos for?
2 years.
Damn, you're still like fairly new there, like
to be honest, it's still pretty new. There's still a lot like I need to learn.
Go, like
I'm still like very much like new
in the industry of the tattoo.
100%, because the industry of like tattooing is very like time based.
And
like the more time you've done it, the more clientele you'll have, but also the better you'll get based on like how much you're tattooing.
Because I can tell you have to be a people's person whereby people need to trust you and like have like, okay, I vouch because people have their people, okay, I know who's my tattoo artist. So you have to build that relationship with people. So how's it been for you to actually build a relationship with people out there?
Look, it's not an easy thing. I think I'm one of the more like social media forward tattoo people, I would say, but like even as someone that's more like forward with like making content, the general relationships are like in person. Like even if I have content out, I'm seeing more leads from like going to say a bar and like meeting people and then they find out you're a tattoo
you're a
artist.
tattoo, let me just check you
Basically,
out.
basically, yeah.
I hear you, bro. So tell me, like, I wanted to ask you this difficult question. Like, what are some of the difficult tattoos you have to do, like, in this period of you being a tattoo artist? Like, who's the this one?
I
this
would
one,
say...
like, I fairly did it. Like, I didn't do it like the way I thought I was gonna do it.
I think my stuff is generally illustrative. So I don't normally do realism. And quite recently I did some realism on like a person's portrait situation, like his kid's portrait. Pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Not an easy one, but like
this one is gonna take me time.
Yeah, it did, and I did like we did technically undercharge the person, but also I wasn't experienced enough to like overcharge someone for something like that. So I took my time, but like at the end of it, I was still like happy with like the outcome.
It came out the way what like I saw
it came out good, so I was like, okay, cool. But it's also like when you're dealing with people's skin, it's like it's a lot of responsibility. So
bro, I've seen the tattoo swirling, people like having like, because some people react differently to the what you call the ink and stuff.
True. And well, not everyone gets a good tattoo. Like there are people that will maybe they just scar you. Like scarification is a thing that happens if someone just isn't careful enough with their skin. So yeah, man. Yeah,
they go into deep. So like those tattoos whereby like like women and stuff. Like I wanted to ask that question like from a tattoo artist. Like those women be like, okay, cool, I want a tattoo at this specific area and stuff. When have you ever done a tattoo whereby it's what you call those like what you private parts type of thingy?
No, personally. I've done like hip stuff, I guess. But with that kind of stuff, we also like we gotta be very respectful. Like these are clients, so like we would have like a private room so
for
that
them like to be able to feel safe and
just
stuff.
So that just so that like you're not having people just walk past and
seeing like you're half naked. And all that stuff.
If you're not comfortable, like it's so you gotta be very mindful of that kind of stuff. I think also the tattoo industry is one where like, if you are strange or weird about it, you can very easily have like a bad reputation. So it's for the best for you.
Cancel all that way.
100%. Yeah, the industry is very small. So if someone hears that you act a certain way with certain clients, it's not good for your own business. So yeah, you gotta like kind of be very locked in when you jump into it.
Damn. There's that thing I was watching on MTV, that thing of tattoo thing. I don't know the name of the show, but that show is so dope. Like I've got to see the craft and like how long it takes to do a tattoo and all that stuff. How do you feel like here in SA to have like a type of show like that? Would it be like what you call beneficial to you guys, or like what do you think like will you do for the industry in SA for a show like that? I think
it could be good, bro. I think I've heard that there is those kind of shows. I personally haven't seen them, but I have heard that they are. I think more eyes on the industry is always good,
bro.
I think just people knowing that like, oh, that's how you get a tattoo.
That's how you do. Like, there are these people here in town. Because I feel
what do you like? How do you approach them? Because a lot of people are like afraid of tattoo shops, like or the vibe of a tattoo shop. They kind of don't know if they can come in and like ask. Even just quotations. But yeah, man, I think it'll help. I think people will then like see.
Okay, what it goes on.
Anyone can be a client. Like you're seeing young and old. Like
So like for like I want to put you on the spot. Like, do you have like your top the top 5 best tattoo artists that you know that you can range them?
I don't know about best. I do have like people that I enjoy. Like I enjoy their tattoos
around Joburg.
I think. Okay, well, like for me, obviously, my studio is gonna be the people that are like I'm inspired by.
Also, you're gonna do a studio too
on the daily. Hey,
you're gonna have a studio too.
No. I mean, for the studio that I'm at, like the people that are there are all mad talented.
They are like the best. Like you see them all the time.
I think anyone that like, if I get a tattoo from someone, I like what they're doing. So like, I've gotten tattoos from people. Like kind of around Joburg, also like outside of South Africa. Like when I have been outside of South Africa and I got the opportunity to get a tattoo.
Like tattoo from a different
just because I think a tattoo can also like commemorate like whatever is going on in your life at that moment in time. And if you get the opportunity to travel and like get tattoos
different people,
from different artists that you've never really come across, why not? So yeah,
check
man. I don't really have a top 5. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't like you all love the people
the people that I like generally have on my skin. I respect. So
the best like tattoo artists you have, like the ones that you have on your skin right now.
For me, my favorite one is this one. But this one from a guy from True Love Studios in Mobile. Ruan is the dude's name.
So Rodman, like where people can get you, like if they want to do a tattoo by you, Rodman, like your IG or your WhatsApp now.
Yo, what was that again? What was that
I was
question?
like, what you call when people wanna find
Oh,
you,
how
like
to
all
get
the
up.
stuff, wanna do a tattoo, where can he get you all the stuff?
Instagram, TikTok, Leeleroo, LEIGHLEROUX, and then yeah, bro, TikTok, Instagram. That's generally DMs,
Yeah,
and then
you can,
I'll
like,
from
book a
there I'll
session
do
there.
the From there I'll probably go to WhatsApp and we'll just get the details. And yeah,
I
that's
appreciate
about
your
it.
time,
Oh, yeah,
big
thank
dog.
you, bro. Appreciate
Yo,
it.
guys, this is Lee, bro, the best tattoo in town. You know, if you wanna get yourself like inked up, you know where you find him. Like I'll leave the the description, the link of his Instagram handle and all that stuff. Then you can hit him up via IG. You know, shout out, big dog.
Sweet,
Appreciate
bro.
you coming
Thanks for
out,
having me
big
on,
dog.
man.